All right, Great Basin Fantasy Football League Week 4 results. Don't knock on me too much. It's the first time I'm trying to do this, so try to look at the camera, but don't know if that's going to really work. This is what I do on my day off, just in case you're wondering. And just a reminder, everybody, this is what we're playing for this year. So don't forget that, it's all about winning. So Week 4 was a rough week for me. A very good week for Jennifer, who managed to find a quarterback that scored 4 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns, which really kind of sucked. And had defense that scored 3 defensive touchdowns on the same day. So they darn near scored more than my entire team. So Missy Fitz managed to stay undefeated, as well as Dugan and Betty's franchise, for lack of a better name, because they won't name their team just to spite me. And some teams that are starting to do a lot better. It helps with Chico's is helping that Arian Foster finally got back healthy. Chris Johnson, those kind of guys. Jays had the same issue, so they came back this week and got a win. Zen Puppies, who was hanging out around 100 every week, had a terrible week. It was down to about 36 points, and it wouldn't be me broadcasting if I didn't mention the fact that poor Ryan keeps getting beat up on, which is not necessarily a bad thing. So if somebody isn't beating up on him on the actual Sunday games, it's usually Josh beating up on him on the message board. So Rob's hanging out with the 3-1 record 2. He's hanging out with Josh at the top of the Drunken Miller division. Zen Puppies and Saul Gang hanging out at the top of the Chiapetta Conference. The Marshall Flock U division. Saul Gang almost had the high score, but got robbed on Monday night from the aforementioned Supermom, who just managed to have everybody on her team that played after Monday morning do well, because I think she had like 18 points going into the afternoon games. Wonder Twins, 1-3, not the greatest start in the world. It's pretty rough for him so far. And like I said, we got Missy Fitz, Dugan, and Betty's at top. Dingleberries, I Pity the Fool, and then Puppies and Solgang are tied. Beating You and Broncositis hanging out at the bottom. Poor Broncositis lost by a point on this week's game. So games coming up this week. We got I was going to try to do that, but the only schedule I can see is mine, and I'm playing Dugan and Betty's franchise, for lack of a better team name, and they're pretty much going down. So that's about it for this week. So these will be more entertaining going forward, but this is really just a tester for me, just to see if I could even get it uploaded. So Redskins 3-1. So talking NFL, this is the way to go. And the Cowboys suck, except against the Redskins. So I can't figure that one out. But all right. So good luck in Week 5. Remember, you got bye weeks coming up, so make sure that you're checking you guys for the byes, and that you're checking your lineups on Sunday morning to make sure you don't have people injured. I know that on Week 3 we had a game where we had 4 guys that were playing that were actually not playing on Sunday. So keep that in mind. You probably want to check your lineup in the hours leading up to game time on Sunday to make sure that we don't run into that kind of an issue. All right. Good luck. Talk to you later.